What should we do? Should we just throw away all of our money and just buy some like fucking jewelry? Buy like a nice diamond necklace or something like that, and just maybe buy a diamond necklace that's like, maybe get a bunch of NFT necklaces, wear them, and use them in the metaverse. And that way, I'll get my street cred up in the metaverse. Yo, let me throw you this crazy idea right here. This is a part of the metaverse, not just the Facebook metaverse. So it's actually getting kind of complicated because Facebook changed their name, their parent company, to Meta. And now it's very interesting. Now, all of a sudden, all these companies and all these different like people are using the term metaverse to explain like basically online presence and the online community type of thing. But it's really interesting because they've never really used the word metaverse. I mean, for a little bit they were kind of introducing it, but they really weren't so gung-ho with metaverse this, and we're going to live in the metaverse, and this is the sandbox metaverse. And it's like now that Facebook took that jump, took that extra like leap of faith, now everybody's coming out like, this is our metaverse, this is the metaverse, what are you going to do in this? And it's like, dude, what is going on right now? But there is an argument that the metaverse is very similar to Ready Player One, in the aspect of like you're gonna be poor, you're not gonna own things, and you're not gonna take life maybe super serious in the real world because you're probably not even gonna be able to go outside because the carbon's gonna be so bad. You're not even gonna be able to breathe because the air pollution and air quality is so bad. We're already working our way up to that step. This is fucking terrible. This is the doom and gloom of the Keeping It Real podcast. It's just like I said, what else is there to talk about? Joe Biden literally doesn't even know he's speaking on TV sometimes. It's like our president doesn't even know how to form words and shit. He's like, well, did you know that I'm going to play with some Play-Doh and then I'm going to make a pumpkin pie afterwards? It's like, Joe Biden, we asked you about Afghanistan. Can you re-answer that? It's like, yep, I'm going to have some freaking pumpkin pie and play in the sand and watch the Titans play some football. Let's go, Brandon. And then the media guys are like, wow, what a great answer. What a great answer by Uncle Joe Biden. He's so smart. And then I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? And then, basically I'm just going to have to buy a monkey NFT and then turn my soul into the monkey NFT. And I could probably live as the monkey NFT, and I could just be a monk. Just be a little monkle walking around, dragging my fists and shit. It's horrible, man. What are we doing? What is going on? I watched the new Star Wars. Before we get into the Star Wars, the new Matrix is coming out. Matrix based on reality. Is it? Do you think the Matrix is based on the metaverse and reality? I mean, now it's coming true. Drop in the comments, smash that like button. Yo, subscribe for more. When should I post it? I should just post this ASAP. ASAP Rocky. You think ASAP Rocky really has a child with Rihanna? Or is this all just fake? Are all these relationships just fake? Like, is Rihanna even pregnant? And you know what? Who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a shit? What are you going to do? So let's get into the metaverse, really. Because this is a pretty crazy concept. So there is an argument. There is an argument that people are going to take that reality is going to be so shitty and such a struggle, which, life is. That's what the Bible and all that stuff says. Life is a natural struggle and blah, 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 blah. It's all blah, 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 blah. And then it's getting worse and worse and worse. And now our governments are just controlling us, and in every single world, in every single country, for all the times, we've always been controlled by the government. And it's okay. It's for thousands of years, right? That's fine. But now we have this metaverse where we can kind of go into this fake alternate reality where everyone's kind of in the same rules. I can build this character that has abs and is taller and smarter and better, has a nice tan to his body, nice long flowing hair. If that's what I want. I don't really want long flowing hair, maybe a little bit, but maybe on certain days, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe on days where I got to go to the beach at like I don't know, maybe like a down south, like a lake party. I want some nice like Morgan Wallen dew. But other than that, I'm nice with some short hair. My short my short Brillo pad on top of my. Some people say I have a Brillo pad on top of my head. I think I was supposed to wear a whatchamacallit, a hat for this podcast because my hair is so terrible right now. But hey, what are you gonna do? I was born like this. I can't change it. And so then the metaverse, so basically you can create whatever character you want. And then you're going to stop taking real life serious. And the idea here, this is when we start getting fucking wild. Hang on, hang with me, pay attention. So the idea coming along with the metaverse is we start investing time into this metaverse, and then we start maybe trading cryptocurrencies. Maybe there's like its own form of currency. Maybe not Bitcoin, maybe not Ethereum, maybe nothing like that. But it has its own, online currency, right? In specific metaverses, like there's going to be different verses. So like there was an argument that like rich people are going to be able to interact in more metaverses than someone like a poor person. But hey, a poor person can work his way up. You know what I'm saying? The American dream. Fuck yeah, dude. But the metaverse dream, baby, that's what dreams are about. And the meta dream, dude. Maybe I should have my own verse, the meta dream, where people can grind and dream. And the whole idea, I'll make America in the metaverse, bro. I'll make America in the metaverse, and it'll be a meta dream. And then the idea with that is, it's the meta dream. You can grind for what you want. You can just sit around and eat cookie dough and trade NFTs and do stuff like that. Or you can grind, dude. You can grind in the meta dream. In Lukey V's Keeping It Real meta dream. And then the main broadcast at 9 p.m. my podcast in my metaverse at 9 p.m. my podcast just goes off every night, and it's like, shit, here we go again. Luke's gonna be screaming about some BS about the metaverse. It's like, whoa, what's going on? It's the Keeping It Real podcast, and I'm just like on the loudspeaker and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. But then here we go. Pay attention. Follow me. Follow along. So you have the metaverse, and people are gonna be investing more time, more effort, more energy, more of their livelihood into this metaverse, into this alternate reality, and not so much in the real reality. So let's say maybe they're willing to just live inside of a room like this. You have a little bed, you have a little stove just for cooking and stuff. You don't even care about what you eat because you're so worried about eating good food in the metaverse and stuff like that. And you want your character in the metaverse to be healthy and living the life that he wants to live. So then bear with me. So then I think the idea is if you can gain enough money could buy you time. So follow me. If you ever watched the movie with Justin Timberlake where they have like the time on their hand, and basically when they run out of time is when they die. But when they do things, they can like work and get more time, and then they can trade time with other people, and it'll be like a form of payment. So it's like, you drove me home today? Here's like $20. Here's 30, or here's 20 minutes. Here's 30 minutes. And I give you the time of my life there. And that, I think it's going to be somewhere along those lines of, if you can have more money, you can buy more time in these metaverses, and you can live longer in the metaverses. That way, you can gain much more money in these metaverses. That way, if you grind all your life in these metaverses, when you die in the real world, you will then still be living in the metaverse. Bum, bum, bum. Think about that for a second. Just let that sit. You grind your whole life to gain supplies and income, currency, whatever it is, in this alternate reality, in this alternate universe. That way, when you die, you don't actually die. Maybe your meat sack that we call a human being dies, but your soul lives on in the metaverse. And that's why this video is sponsored by MetaDream. And join today for with the code Keeping It Real 10. And it's really all was really awesome. So join the Meta Dream. I wonder if there's a Meta Dream. I hope not. That and they're like freaking just got a notification that Luke falsely sponsored. It's like, oh my god. But I think that's the future. I think that's like somehow the future of like this taking like it's almost like GTA. It's almost like, bro, I can sign in on my PS4, go play GTA, and I have cars, I have a business. I literally have a business in GTA. I'm a CEO of some business. I have a building, a high rise. I can do missions and shit. Let's see, what else can I do? I own a strip club, not a strip club, a nightclub. I own a nightclub. I make money off a nightclub. I own a motorcycle gang. I own a marijuana farm in GTA, and I'm making all this money in GTA. And it's like soon, once I guess what we're really waiting on is the virtual reality and the graphics, right? So once you get that virtual reality and you stick those goggles on your head, and you're not staring at a TV playing video games. You're in this virtual reality using your mind. I guess would you need a controller and shit? I don't know. Or are you like walking around running, or are you just using your mind? As in, like, I'm now gonna walk with my character. You just use your full mind. Your full mind is just fully. It'd probably be probed up to your brain and shit. That's probably why they want you to have like a Neuralink chip. Oh my god. Because you can just use your mind. Think about putting on the goggles. You don't even have to press any buttons if it's hooked up to your brain. And you just literally consciously, like almost subconsciously, I'm just walking, jump. Let me open this door with my metaverse person. And then oh my lord, dude.